Evening, everybody. How are we? I'm just tidying up because we've got demo night tonight as well as talking. So making sure I've got room on my desk to show you all the finished samples and also to show you what's coming up on TV. And let's get a demo done because I feel we did the kit last week, didn't we? But I didn't have any samples here. And I feel we need a little bit of content for you as well. I know some of the DT have been doing some content as well, but it'd be nice if I got some demos in for you too. So good evening and welcome everybody. Let me go and get into the chat section and we can say hello. It's really warm tonight. It's been raining most of the morning and then this afternoon it was really sunny. Then it got really cloudy and now it's just really hot, really muggy and really, really dark. So what's it like where you are? Is it warm and sunny still? Is it raining? Is it 25,000 degrees if you're in the USA or Canada? Where are you? How are you? And tell me what it's like and what the time is as well. That'd be interesting to see. So, okay, there's quite a few of you here, so we will get cracking tonight because we have lots to get through. And I will hop on right back to the top of the comments and let's see if you can all hear me, etc. So good evening, Tracy. Good evening, Shelley from Michigan. Liked and shared already. Thank you so much. This is right, my new streaming service. It's really funny because what happens is if I take my hand off the mouse, it just takes me to the bottom and it goes and I can't see anything, or there's a ton of comments. Okay, so let me see if I can get right back to the top again. So I've lost where Shelley is. I've lost where everybody is again. Goodness knows. Well, hi Con, hi Sarah, hi Margaret, hi Fatima, hi Sharon, hi Miriam, hi, oh goodness me, it's doing it again. Is this hi Diana from USA, hi Beverly, Lee Creates. Beverly, you're USA as well, I think, aren't you? Evening Deborah, evening Hillary, evening Emma, evening, oh, my voice is going. Evening, oh my goodness, Donna, evening Lisa, evening Janet. I really was going to get this skip, it arrived yesterday. See, okay, I'm not even going to go there. Hi Leslie, Sam Merry, Sarah Loman, I think I've just said. Hi Tony Ball, hi Cheryl Kay, hi Rena Froneman. Hi Rena, have you been here before? I think you maybe, you sound like a new face to the channel. I might be wrong. Hi Sherry from Salt Lake City. Hi Lisa from a wet West Yorkshire. Julian Godfrey, Karen, Julie, Debbie Parkinson, evening Ben, evening Linda, Susan, Sarah. Your kit arrived today, thank goodness. It's still starting to arrive now. Danny is I think it's fair to say if Danny sees another kit in his life, it will be too soon. Sorry. Elaine Midgley, thanks for my prize. You're very welcome. Good morning from Fountain Hills, Karen. Good morning. Hi, Mary from Brittany. How wonderful. How absolutely wonderful. Hi, Beverly. I'm struggling to keep up. Hi, Karen, Sam, there's different people. Hi, Linda Danger. Hi, everyone from Woodstock, GA. Welcome to the channel. It's lovely to have your company and to see so many new faces today. It looks like there's a lot of new people here tonight, which is really nice to see. Hi, Pamela from East Devon. Gail, another Emma, Valerie, Saz, welcome. Kerry Ford, welcome. Hi, my lovely Zelda. I got your message. I will speak to you in the week. Hi, Primrose. Hi, Debbie. Oh, my eyes are. Hi, Nancy from Indiana. My eyes are really sore today. I've had to wear makeup today. I've had business meetings all day today. I look so cute. How was Back to the Hi Erin? How was Back to the Future? Oh my goodness, right. So for those of you who don't know, my daughter Lily, he is very, very keen on musical theatre. She's actually she wouldn't take offence if I said this. She's quite geeky. She wears a little nerdy glasses, dyes her hair pink, red, black, blue, whatever colour she feels like. And she listens to almost like heavy metal music. And then all of a sudden, bang, I hear Phantom of the Opera coming out of her bedroom or Les Mis. And then she's in bed reading the classic. She was reading Frankenstein last night and Jekyll and Hyde. And so she's a very she's quite an arty person because she studies animation and illustration at college as well. So whenever we get a day to do something together, we don't have holidays really. We haven't been on holiday for since about 2018 with my parents, and the way we have family time because we can't get away is Lily and I often go to the theatre. That is our treat. So she's seen Phantom, I think, 5 times, and Les Mis. She goes up on her own to watch it. But she said to me she really wanted to see Back to the Future. Her and her dad, Danny, love all the series of films, but it was on at theatre, and Danny's not into musical theatre, so we had a day out yesterday in London. It was amazing, and I have to say, I do like my musical theatre, and I love Les Mis. My favourite is Hamilton by far, but I can't believe I'm saying that Back to the Future is my second favourite ever musical. Crazy stuff. But it was lovely. So she thoroughly enjoyed it. I won't give you any spoilers just in case you go to see it, but it is brilliant. So Sharon Wild, welcome. Karen Wild, welcome from Maryland. Sharon Wild, I think, is in the UK. So how bizarre is that? Right next to each other. Hi Con, hi Lizzie. Ukulele. That's a cute name. I like that. Brenda O'Neill, Jill Withers, Hannah Hicks. Shelley is 70 in Michigan. That's quite a nice temperature, actually. Cheryl, it is a very hot in Cape Verde, 31 degrees, but feels like 36. Yes, it is very, very miserable and muggy down here in the south coast of the UK. So muggy in Arizona today. Yeah, I feel we need some rain here, definitely. So I'm going to stop because there's still very many of you here, and I haven't got to the bottom. But I would like to say hello to as many as possibly can. Jean Green Connor, it is 70 degrees in Maine. That's quite a nice temperature. I'm feeling around the 70 degrees. It's a good temperature, isn't it? Christine Huntley, hello. Had a bit of trouble, but I'm back now. Oh, hopefully that was just finding me. I hope you're not in trouble. Hi, Sarah. I got soaked from the walk to the bus stop. Yes. Hi, Linda from USA. What's it like there? I know everyone else is saying it's reasonable temperatures, so hopefully it's good for you too. Sherry, and Illinois, it is 80 degrees, but going into the 90s with indexes over 100 next week. Hi, Julian Cunliffe. You're a newbie. Welcome. I do a few hellos to everybody. We'll do a bit of product preview, a little chat about what's going on with Lee Salt and Crafts, and then we're going to do some demos tonight using the product that is going onto TV soon. Okay, hopefully. Anyway, if I get a chance, there's so much to do tonight. So let's keep going. You got your Christmas kit yesterday. Hi Rose, looking forward to see what you have to show. Is the little robin available on your site next week? Yes, it is. Definitely. As I said, we've ordered more. I'm pretty sure. I got the note yesterday or the day before saying the customs is due to be paid soon. So that means it is very, very close to landing. Hi from Kent. Karen Gardner just had fish and chips for our anniversary. Made it in time. Well done, you, and congratulations. Danny's a trooper. Kelly Marie, hot, sunny Northern California. Very nice, though. Very nice. Erin Stewart, Danny is such a star. He has his moments. May refuse. I don't say it wrong. So evening, May from Nova Scotia. A very warm welcome to everybody tonight. So, somebody's stuck in traffic. Goodness me, you're all over the place. I love musical theatre too. Just been to see The Lion King. I want to see The Lion King as well. Lily doesn't want to see The Lion King. So it might be negotiation for the next one she wants to see. It's a trade-off, so I get to see The Lion King. Oh, Les Mis is amazing. Mamma Mia. Seeing Cats, Blues Brothers, Rocky Horror. We're going to see Jesus Christ Superstar as well. And we're going to see, in our schedule, we've got Grease, Moulin Rouge, and we've got Can seats. And then next year, we've got Jesus Christ Superstar with, is it Julian Clary in it as Pontius Pilate, which I think would be a really, really good show. Anyway, I'm off topic completely. So with a lot of you here, so let's get cracking. So I thought it would be really, really nice. Oh, you fancied to stay at Facebook tonight, did you? Sometimes apparently my mouth goes out of sync on Facebook. Faye, I'm going to make sure she goes. You all tell Lily she needs to come see The Lion King. You're very welcome. Don't worry about being late. My greyhound, I've seen Moulin Rouge is fantastic. Hi Sandy, welcome. Okay, so let me stop saying hello. Let's talk briefly about the kit for those of you that are new, those of you that haven't seen the kit, those of you who are on the fence about the kit. Zelda, I will hold you to that. You get to the UK and I will take you to see a show in London. Me and you. Yeah, so some of you got the kit, some of you didn't get the kit, some of you on the fence, some of you seen samples. This is unlikely to go to TV because I can't get the pricing right, so it's unlikely to be sold individually as well. So I thought if we go through briefly the kit, it is on the website. I think I have the link. Let me put the QR code thing up for you anyway, just in case. I've just put it there as the classic one. They're just there for the moment, just while we're talking. So we're going to just have a very quick look at this and just have a recap. We're going to demo on this tonight. So, but we're also going to look at new product for the next TV show. So let me grab mine from next to me or in my drawer. Did I put it away safely? Yes, I did. This is really cute. So don't think we're just going to be sitting here showing you the kit. We're going to show you very quickly the kit for those who haven't seen it, and then we'll hop into the samples and straight over to making something. So let us pop over here, go to the chat, and I'm going to bring it over here for now, just so you can see. So in the kit, you get this gorgeous little bag. Now, the bag, let me talk about the bag, right? So you all asked about this bag. Yes, we're doing it. I've already placed the order. To make it cost effective, I think they either come in 3s or 6s. I can't remember, but they are really, really going to be a useful piece of kit to have. So those of you who've already got them, you'll see already how beneficial having the bag is. Now they are folded, but they're absolutely fine when you open them out. It's great to keep your dies in as well, and you know, all your little embellishments, your odd bits of paper. There is so many ways of using them, and you get an awful lot in them. So this is a little bag you're going to get with your kit, and then within your kits you get, this is my one already that's been opened, you get your papers. So very, hi Carla, nice to see you here, thanks for joining. Very quickly we'll run through the beautiful papers, as you can see, but they're all, not all of them, but they'll be used in the demo tonight. And that's the kind of, that's your generic papers in that. These aren't Christmas really, and the color palette is stunning, absolutely stunning. And I hope those of you who've got them have seen that it is a really, really cute kit. And do you know the best thing about this kit, and I'm so pleased I did this, it's A5, and hopefully none of you will notice that it makes it any more difficult to use, or it's not going to be enough for you when you get it. I'm sure people will comment who've already got it, the quality, the amount of product within it, and how useful it's going to be and how long it's going to last you. I'm convinced that this is going to see you through this Christmas and next, and I reckon during the year I'm going to see product samples with all of this on without a shadow of a doubt. So that's that. We then get all of our bits and bobs here. These are all of our stickers. So our stickers are, again, the 200 GSM. They're on cardstock. These are not your lightweight, I want to say, shiny stickers. These are solid. Okay, they're beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. So you get your stickers, you get your little elements, you get your bows and your sentiments there. All of these bits pop out for you, and there's dies as well that also work with stickers and stamps. Then you get your stamp set, all these bits just like you get in the stickers. So you have got the die. Once your stickers are used up, you've got the stamps to use as well. Okay, Carol, you won't have to wait long now. And then you get your elements to create your cards. So in here, you get this gorgeous little frame, your 2 matte layers, you get your little booty there, you get your snowflake, the word Christmas, your tree, you get your, I love this, possibly my favorite thing in the kit, you get your dies, which cut your tags and your stamps out. So that's going to cut your stamps out and give you a little layer behind. Okay, then you get your little domes, which I love, your vintage domes. The papers do smell great, don't they? Emma, yeah, that's what I'm thinking of next. Spring, summer next year is going to be really cool. And then you get your glitter in a bag and you get your sequins in a bag. I think somebody had their bag exploded in transit and they sequins in their bag. Miriam, Lisa, have I told you how much I love this kit? About the same amount of times you showed customers how to use the Ultimate 2 when we was at Creativation. So yes, I think you really do like this kit. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell. The stocks are limited. When the stocks are gone, they are gone. It's not one of those that gets reprinted. It is one of those that is a kit, and it's a limited edition kit. So if you want yours, grab it. Okay, it is beautiful quality, and I do not think you will be disappointed in it. That's the kit, and let's get into some samples just so you can see the kind of things you can do. Now, because all of you are getting your kits, I think this is just the right thing to do. So now let's start with just a few. So start with this one. So this is from Natalia, I think. Yeah, and she's used the little tags and she's made it into a shaker card, and she's used the acetate on this too. Absolutely beautiful. I'm still voting for an all occasions kit. We are working on a lot of things, I promise you. I promise you. So cool samples. I adore this. I was going to do this as a demo, then I discovered I didn't have the oval in my studio. So this is another really cute card. And this die is a beautiful size as well. I think that's going to get a lot of use. And if you recognize that font, it's the font that we use on all of our other stamps, you know, the bold phrases, etc. You got your Ultimate 2 today, Sherry. I'm so excited for you. Oh, we've got some really beautiful stencils and folders coming in the delivery. I can't wait to share them with you. And then this is so cool. Look at this, another one, very similar, but completely different in the look. This is a genius from Miriam. I'm sure this is Miriam. Yeah. And what she's done is she's taken all of those sentiments and literally glued them onto one piece of card. How clever is that? I've still not retrieved my acetate from behind my desk. Yeah, you dropped it, didn't you? And you can't get to it. You dozy woman. And then here we've got the stamps. So you can use the stamp just like the stickers, and we've got the acetate in the background. We've got some cute little cards with a robin on his way. Little tags. Look at that. Little tags are very cute as well. All of this is just from the kit. Just from the kit. And all of these have been stamped and embossed. Okay. And then this is Natalia, I think. Yeah, I knew that was Natalia. Another Natalia is fantastic at shaker cards. And she's got the acetate, at the front, and then we've got the sequins and the glitter and our glitter card. And this is cute as well, Natalia. Yes. And I love this card as well. So cool. So cool. Let me bring that down. I'll move some stuff out of the way in a minute. So cool. And this one I love as well. Let me move these off the desk. I just want to keep that QR code for the moment for you. And then this, I adore this. I would say this is Lorraine or Donna. Natalia. Sorry, Natalia. Love that. One of these kind of cards. Beautiful. And again, Natalia then, yes. And look at that. I mean, we're going to be asking you to make that, Dawn, no doubt. Just saying. Or Claire, one of you. Because I'd really like to know how to make that. And then one more pile to show you. Sorry, and it is a pile. Oh, I nearly dropped it there with. Oh, so much stuff. I'm just going to have to pop it on, just pop it here for a minute, and then I'll move it, just so I don't drop everything. Let me pop it on my lap so you don't get distracted by the ones you haven't seen yet. And then we'll come in with like this one. Love this. I think this is based on, is this based on what you did, Dawn? I think. I mean, what papers, how stunning do they look? So that's that one. And I love this as well. Again, we might need a video on this because I don't know how you do that, but it's very, very cute. Very cute. And then I love this as well. This is Lorraine. I know this is Lorraine because she left me a little note with it. Look at this. I mean, this is just, I thought it was Dawn. I didn't get to see yesterday, did I? What was I was doing? I was out, wasn't I? I was in London. Of course I was. And then this is cute in here. Oh, your little tags. Look. So look, you don't have to have red stockings. Look at these. Just lovely. So there's all of these. I won't go through everything, but lovely. And then we'll pop that back in at the top, Lorraine, like I promised. And then let's just go through the others. So some gorgeous samples, just gorgeous. We're doing shape cards really well at the moment, aren't we? And then we've got another, just using the little stockings and snowflakes. And again, cute cards. Let's keep going. Just so you can see, really simple, very much a me style card. Adore that, Mary. Yeah, I knew that was Mary. And again, I love this too, these cards. I think Dawn did one of these as well, didn't she? Or something similar. Love that. And I like this as well. This is one of my faves, look. But simple, really, really simple. Hi from Montreal. Welcome. Look at these. And then again, classic, but beautiful. I think it's the colour palette, isn't it, with some of these? You have to buy it directly from us, unfortunately. It doesn't financially, the shipping to when we tried to ship it to Canada and America, it was so expensive just because of the weight of the volume we had to send. But you can get it from us, definitely. And again, just a few more. Again, classy and classic. Classy and classic. Let's move these away so you don't get bombarded. And then we'll bring in the last few. I love that. Look at that. How simple. Simple. Just one for your list. And this one. And then I love this. I nearly did this tonight and I thought, no, I'm not going to do this tonight. I want to do something else, but this might be on my list for a little video. Oh, don't want anything to fall. Just really cute, really simple. Miriam, I think this is. I can't find the name. And then on the back, cute. And then look, the little tags sit inside. Little stamps. Cool. Really, really cool. So that is the samples. Really like that. Katie, that's funny. So I'm going to leave you on the overhead, and I hope you don't mind. I will leave that there just for now. I know it's not the best image, but it just gives you an idea of the QR code if you need it. So let's talk about Create and Craft as well. So I'm on TV randomly on a Sunday. Doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. I'm on Sunday the 27th launching an ODS. I think it's an ODS on a Sunday. I'm sure it's an ODS because they've got an event going on. So I was going to launch it, but then again, I'm away again. So I had to move my dates, which is a shame, but I just pleased to be in the event. So I'm really happy about that. But let's go through and show you the focus of the show on the 27th. There will be new embossing folders, possibly, but they're not in the building yet. So the girls haven't got them, can't share, can't do anything. But there is going to be new Tetra on, but I will talk about the Tetra next week. So I won't overload you with too much. Baby, it's cold outside is, no, that's not a die. That is part of the kit, Baby, it's cold outside. It's a stamp. It's the one of the sentiments. It is, let me see if I can find it. 1 second. Where's my stickers? It's far too much here. Oh, hang on a second. Bear with. I put everything to one side. So here, where is it? This is my set. There it is. So it's a sticker. Okay. Put that back under here. So these are the inks that are going to be on Create and Craft. This is release 3, and this is our chalk-based blending inks. Okay, no worries, Sonia. So some of you saw these last week, but let's just have a little recap. So we're going to have a set of 12, which is release 3, which are very different to what you've already got. So very different. They are beautiful. They are already winging their way to the USA and to Canada. So for retailers out there, you should be able to get these in the not too distant future. Tetra is our rotating stencils and embossing folders. Okay, and then we've got these which will work with the Tetra, and they're going to be super cool and lovely. And these inks are perfect to work with your kit. So we have Pina Colada, where you might already have our inks. If you have, let me see if I can find, excuse my arm coming across. Let me see if I've got the yellow there. Well, I've put the yellow somewhere very safe, obviously. So let me just try and find it. It's going to be right at the bottom, isn't it? You know it? Oh, almost. You can tell I love my yellow. So here's the original. This is your pick. This is your juicy pineapple, and this is what it's like. So your Pina Colada is almost, when I say this is a warm yellow, this is that citrusy, bright, almost, I want to say it's almost a, yes, they are the ODS, Karen. I just want to say it's almost fluorescent, isn't it? Pina Colada, Tracy. Tracy, guess what? I've got my beautiful candle on tonight. All I can say, it's been on and off all day. Oh dear. So yes, oh no, so that one comes off there. Lisa, don't get distracted. Don't distract me, Tracy. So that's your Pina Colada. This is your natural turquoise. So all of these are going to be very different, okay? So it is a real turquoise. It's almost a turquoisey, minty kind of colour. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, Rose, it could be like a daffodil colour, couldn't it? But it's really nice to have different tones of colours now. Okay. Elaine Midget, I have 6 boxes of your products. I wish I could retire, have time with all the ideas I have. I know, it's frustrating not having enough time. It's too much. We have to get on with real life sometimes, don't we? Or more often than not, unfortunately. That's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Now, I love this as well. So you're going to think, why has she got 3 similar colours? Well, they're not at all. So this is Dusky Rose, and actually it's rose. It looks quite pink there, but when you pop it down, it is a beautiful, beautiful rose pink. Tracy, these are right up your street, these colours. These are absolutely stunning. So that is your Dusky Rose. Then we have Rustic Coral. Now, I adore this. What a colour. What a colour that is. Because it's not red, it's not pink, it's not orange. It's just rustic coral. If you have pina colada, you should have called inclement weather walk in the rain. I should, shouldn't I? Yes, absolutely, Sherry. These are most definitely going to be available in the USA, 100%. And also the re-inkers are going to be here on the 8th of September. Just put a bunch of your interference ink. Aren't they good? Rose, do you like them? I adore them. And then this is your tourmaline blue. So this is like, there's two blues that look quite similar when you look at them, but when you pop them down, they're different tones. And this is what it was all about, is bringing out the different tones. So that's your tourmaline blue. They honestly, they are just, So this is what I mean, inclement weather. So it looks very similar, but it isn't. Do you see what I mean? I can't, it's hard to show you, but one has got, actually you probably can see it. One is more grey greeny blue and the other one is more grey blue. Okay, they are very different. So that, oh, now which one was which? Is that right? Is that right? Is it the other way around? Oh no, the one is more blue and the Miriam, which goes in which? Have I got my lids around the right way? I think so. I think I have. Yes, thank you, Margaret. Oh dear, dear me. It's been a day, I can tell you, it's been a day. And then we have rum and raisin, which is beautiful. It's like a velvet, isn't it? Inclement weather is grayer, and that's absolutely right. It should be, shouldn't it? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. And then we've got Loganberry. Ah, these are all so nice. They're like my nan's curtains. Gorgeous. These are set 3, Adrienne. Definitely, these are at set 3. I'm glad you can see the colour on the screen, Rose. I think my lights are so bright here. I thought the last release was my favourite. These, I think these are even better than the second release. Rum and Raisin is gorgeous, Vanessa. This is like, I feel like it's, I don't know how to describe it. When I used to use my Copic pens, this reminds me of RY4. It was the deepest kind of skin tone you do around the edge of hair and things. That's what that reminds me of. And then Red Grapefruit. They're going to be on Create and Craft on the 27th, Tracy, or they will come to my website 2 weeks after. And then we've got Red Grapefruit. So again, it is like grapefruit, and the lids, it's very difficult to get the lids to match because when the chalk goes into the ink pad, it absolutely changes it all. But do you know what? I just don't think you'll be disappointed with any of them. And then Dolphin Grey. So we've got a grey already, haven't we? So where's my grey? Excuse my hands again. So Cobblestones is our current grey, okay? So it's like, I want to say Cobblestones is a cool grey. So that's the existing grey. And then we've got Dolphin Grey. So mine's got splodges on it where I've been using it and testing the re-inkers, the ones I've got anyway. So like this, it doesn't affect it. I can see that. It's beautiful. So it's more of a warm grey than a cool grey. So you've got your cool and your warm greys now. And now I've got a really dirty finger. Hang on. And then we have, let's move that one out of the way now. So we're not using that. I feel that's going to get a lot of use, that. And then we have Garden Sage. No worries being late, Kay. Thank you, Fatima. I love this. So it is a garden sagey colour. When you lift that off, you can see it's a. I don't think I've seen a nice green ink pad like that. I really, really like this. Yes, the price will be, when they go into the shop, they'll be sold individually at $5.99, or we would do the deal that we've got, same as we've got on the website at the moment for release 1 and release 2. So we'll do the same thing for those as well. And then we've got, by no means least, look at this colour. Oh, It's just, I can't even describe how much I love that. Just love that. Thank you for the recommendation for the laid stencils. You're very welcome, Beverly. So that is your 12 inks that are coming to Create and Craft. Now I'm going to tell you, I already know they're going to be flying. I know it already. I've had a meeting today with Create and Craft and they 100% agree. So we need to, we're bringing as much as we can, as much stock as we can. So if you do want them, it will be next Friday night that they go live. Okay, next Friday night. They are beautiful. How many releases of ink pads will there be? Don't know, Lisa. You will be able to buy them separately on my website 2 weeks after, but you can order these on Create and Craft as a bundle next Friday evening. Okay, they're going to go like the robin. I do warn you, they're going to go like the robin, and I think they're going to go like the robin. Let me just turn you back very briefly before we get into demo. Oh, hang on, where's my mouse gone? Oh, here we go. I'm all over the place. Let me take that off now. Where's my, oh, Lisa, take it off. So the reason I feel they're going to go is because they're going to work with your kit, and re-inkers are on their way for everything. So you're not going to be thinking, oh, what do I do? I need re-inkers for all this stuff. They're all coming. You've got to worry about any of that. They're all going to be something that is going to be continuously used in your craft stash all the time. It's been nice to see lots of people in the industry using them as well, professionals, which makes me feel good because it makes me realise they are worthy of being out there, and yeah, me bringing them to you and telling you how good they are, because other people are using them, which is really, really good. Something that's been selling really well at the moment is the black ink pad. So if you are on the fence about the black ink pad, there's a re-inker coming for that, which is your dye-based crisp stamping ink that is on its way as well around the 8th of September. So there's just a ton of stuff just coming. But I think I don't want to bombard you with too much. What I'd really, really like to know is, would you, you can't pre-order it. No, you can't pre-order from the website. Because what was happening is when we were saying to people, oh, you can buy it, but it won't be dispatched until, people were still getting messages saying, oh, you know, you fulfilled the order. Because what we have to do is package the order and put it to one side, not ship it. So it was actually working that we were confusing customers even more than doing it 14 days after. But there is always stock held of the inks, always stock held of the inks, so they will be available because the amount we bring in. Karen Clark, yes, we will be doing a Versa Mark kind of pad. We're just working on the embossing powders to go with them. Will the anthracite be on TV? Because I want that as well. Problem is with the anthracite is because you have to sell items $9.99 or above, it makes it tricky because I have to put it with something. So it might not be on this show, but it will be on an upcoming show when the re-inkers arrive, and which means I can put the anthracite and the anthracite re-inker together for you. Oh my God, I need another ink rack. The answer is yes to whatever you were going to ask us. We've also got some, no, I'll save that for next week. We have other things coming as well. So we all have our embossing folders, layering stencils, dies, and we have our ultimate, we have our inks. So what we need to do is make these stencils work harder for you. So then the process now is we are now bringing in additions and other mediums that you can use with your stencils. We've had the glitter pastes, we've got other things, we've got things that work with re-inkers. There's one product coming which I'm not going to talk about tonight, but I think is real key to what we're doing. It's going to be really, really exciting. and it's going to really open up the use of your stencils and your folders. There's some good things. There's some good things happening is all I can say. So hi Kellyanne, nice to see you here. You'd like a grey like the black, Susan, so you'd like the dye based in a grey. Would you like it in the grey like the cobblestones, like a cool grey? Don't get me into trouble. Don't get me into trouble. I can't say too much all in one go. But yes, there is some great things coming. That's all I can say. Great things coming. Very exciting times. No, just demo. No, stop. Let's demo. Should we demo? Who wants to see a demo? Ask. Let me know. Let me know. What is the best way to store the ink pads? While you're answering me, I'll answer Pamela. Store them horizontal. Please don't store them upside down unless your ink pad is old and it's really dry and you're trying to get the last of the ink out. Then store it upside down. My inks are really juicy. The chalk-based ones sometimes appear not to be. That's because you've got that chalk dry finish to them. I do. Demo, Kieran. Yes. Janice Hill, stop being naughty. Don't get me into trouble. Right. Okay. Let's create. I think we need to create. Now, better play or blah, blah, blah. Just Rose very quickly. I've done the designs, so I'm waiting for them to come to me so I can practice to make sure they do what I want them to do. Okay. They're florals as well. But they won't just be florals. Okay, demo, right. Hello from Tassie, woken up early by my doggies, so watching instead of snoozing. Have a little lie down in your bed, put me on YouTube or on the big screen, and we can do demo. Right, now, let me flick you over onto my desk, which is clear. Big rubby. Now, not any prep really done for this. Not really any prep. So what I thought I would do is I'm going to come in almost blind and just do a couple of things. Now let's pick out a couple of cards that kind of caught my eye, which would lend themselves to really quick little demos for you. Well, she says really quick little demos. I think we're going to do this for a start. I think this is really cool, really easy to achieve, very, very speedy. And then don't laugh at me. We might go over 8 o'clock at this rate if you can bear with, because I've talked a lot. We're going to work on something like this, similar to this. How about that? Does that work for you? Dev Crystal, yes, 100% re-inkers for everything. The interference ink pads for the pigment ink pads that are coming out, the opaque pad, there's going to be re-inkers for everything. Okay, so let's start really simple, shall we? Let's start with this. So this is a 5x5 card. This was done by the lovely Natalia. So I thought what would be really nice to do is do something really similar for those of you like your little cards. Okay, is there embossing folder on the top of the white card? So it is embossing on the top of the white card. Embossing folder, yes, it is. So that's what we're going to be using in a moment. What I'm going to be using it with my texture card as well. So the embossing folder. Oh, sorry, I've got my tag piece of card there. The embossing folder is this, which is the Modern Florals Summer Shower. Now this is really, really cool. So this is going to give you, it's still a 3D folder. You'll see from this, if I do that, how deep those elements are. So this makes great snow for me. Can you brush them onto some card? Elaine, yes, that will be next Friday. We will brush all the colours onto card and we will try and do some inking through some stencils next Friday with them as well, so you can see how they react on when they're with a layering stencil. So we're going to use this one, which is Summer Showers. It's on our website. It is in the embossing folder section, so very, very easy to find. So let's bring in another piece of card. So I'm a bit of a nightmare. I measure nothing. So this is my white texture cardstock. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this away for a minute and I'm going to bring in my card like so. And this is what I'm like all the time. So for me to get a good measurement, I do this by eye, always by eye, because I feel if it looks right, I would rather it look right than be accurate but look wrong. I hope that makes sense. So I want it roughly about here. So we've got a nice little aperture, and I want it roughly about here. So what I do is I grab my scissors and I take my card and I trim a little bit over, always a little bit over, and I come up and I trim like so. And I trim kind of oddly, but I trim it oddly because I want to be able to see which is the corners that are that don't require cutting, and it will all become clear when I pick up my trimmer. So here's my trimmer, which is my handy little one for my desk. So I'm going to go to where that mark is. You probably can't see the mark yet. And I'm going to go just beyond that mark, trim down, around, trim down and around. So for me, that's as difficult as my trimming will ever get. I don't have time or the energy to do it any other way. And I look here and I go, do you know what? That's right. But it doesn't really matter because I only need a portion of that. So the first thing I do is run that through my embossing folder, through my die cutting machine. Oh, and I just dropped my plates on the floor, my larger plates. But the lovely Sharon Curtis said, use your little plates. Use your little plates as well. So this is my old plates. As you can see, they're very well loved. We remove one plate, and we grab our embossing folder, and we grab a piece of card, and we can do one of two things now. We can decide, okay, it doesn't fit all the way that way, but it doesn't really matter because we only need this amount, don't we? So even though that's over, we can worry about it now and cut a piece off, or we can worry about it afterwards. I'm going to worry about it now simply because I am a stickler for not having paper over the edge of a folder, because what happens for me is it all gets wrinkled down here, right? So pop it in your folder. Now, if I have to say this one more time, I think I should start earning money for doing this. Every time I say it should be £1, I reckon. I had another inquiry this week. My hinges are broken. Hinges are broken. Too much pressure here. Too much pressure when it's straight. Twist it very slightly. All you need to do, move it down. And then we run it through our machine. So I'm using my Sizzix switch. Oops, run it through. It's just going to come out the other end. And let me grab that. Oh, wow, this is so deep and detailed. And we'll take our plates away. Don't need them for now. And when we lift that up, look at that. Delightful. So that is all we need for that. Bring that in for you so you can see the detail. Cool, 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 cool. You're going to have to leave. My backlit. Oh, bless you. Have a good evening. Nancy Stamps, that was a really good video, wasn't it? She swatched all the interference things. That was really cool of her for doing that for me. So then we need a piece of coordinating card. So I'm going to pick a piece out of my kit that I like. So I feel, what do I fancy? Let's go for something different to the Natalia has gone for. Let's go for this one. Just completely random. And then all we need to do is again cut this down. So I'm going to actually turn the card over so we do it on the back. I'm going to literally mark where this one is. So we cut at the same point. And I'm thinking, okay, how big's my card? So that's my mark for the width. So my mark for the length will be around there. You don't need to do this because you can hide a lot of it, but I like to do it this way personally. It's entirely up to you, but I find this works for me. So we're going to trim that off. You don't need that piece. Trim this off. And I'm doing it all on the back so it doesn't mark our card. Put that there. Now what we can do is double check that these line up together. Yep, that's lined up pretty well at the sides. Okay. So what we now do is we make a choice of how high we want this to be. So that's way too high. So what we need to do is start trimming off, right, so it matches this, getting your angle. So you do it however you like, just chop some off, chop it off to wherever it needs to be. So I feel, I'll turn that way, and I think when we pop that in there, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to pop that there and see if I like it. Nice angle there. And I'm going to come, I'm actually going to go a little bit further along. So this is, again, entirely up to you. You can play with this. So I'm going to pop it along a little bit further, take a little bit off. And let's see what I think. And I think, yeah, I'm happy with that angle, because now I can come here and cut up. So we'll now cut, I'd say around here. Keep these, because you can use these again. Move that out of the way, move the trimmer out now. Pretty much a card done. So what we need to do now, just trying to move my trimmer, is we'll take this, we will line that just across the top there. Okay, and then we'll glue that down. All we need to do, so very slightly different angle to what Natalia's done. And let's take some foam pads. These are also on the website if you want these. I love these foam pads. Dawn, I think Dawn must eat these, or she gets through so many of these, but I think she puts quite a few on her demos. So let's bring down here. Or I do sometimes use the rolls as well. Not the rolls, the sheets, because the sheets work for me too. But I really don't like the dipping in your card, so I always make sure there's plenty on. Bring this one, it's here. I know this is the boring bit, but I needed to show you start to finish. They're very, very sticky, these. And actually, you don't actually need to, when you're doing smaller areas, you don't even need to use a whole piece. You can cut these up and get a ton of use out of them. So now I'm going to take my backing off of all of these. I love this noise as well. I know, it's so satisfying. Take this one off and then grab that one. See what I mean? This is so quick and so easy. Do you know what, Susan? Do you know what I do say to people? Read your manufacturer's instructions as well, because it normally says on when people use their dies and all sorts of things. But yeah, it might be time that I'm going to have to start writing it somewhere. Put it in the middle of your plates, please, or you're going to damage them. So I'm just going to have to lean over a little bit. Bear with. Let me come down here. Sorry, just so I can do this bit, because I'm going to be really fussy about this. I can't talk when I do it either. A little tiny bit off there. So what I would do, because I can't deal with that, is I will trim underneath. Turn your scissors to an angle. Trim underneath. Gone. Perfect. So now, again, we need to put some glue on the back. So let me make sure I've got everything in position. So that's going to sit beautifully like so. Looks like a little envelope, doesn't it? It's really cute. And then let me hope my glue is behaving tonight. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. So on the back, we'll pop some of my glue, which is our high tack glue, which you need very little of, really. Just a tiny amount around the edge. That's way too much, you know, but it just shows you how good this is. And then we're going to pop that just like so. So that is as tricky as it gets. Tricky as it gets. A really, really simple little card. Straighten that up like that. and then we can add on our little sentiment, or we can add little tags. We've got some little tags here as well. Hang on. Cute little tags. We could pop a little, not that one. We could add a little tag like so, if you wanted to, and then you could put one of your sentiments on. Let me just show you what I mean. You could pop one of these on if you wanted to in the middle of your tag, but I don't want to do that. That's just an idea. Also, if I can just move this, we've got the acetate as well, so you can use your acetate, cut your tags out if you want to, and you could pop that down, and then you could pop one of the sentiments on. So lovely. Or you can even put your tag in the middle like so, and then pop a bigger sentiment on, and that would sit quite nicely too. And the tags go up and down in different sizes. But we'll do what Natalia's done, and we will grab I don't know what we'll grab. Let's have a look. What am I going to grab? Let's grab it's always decisions, isn't it? Or do we want to? No, I think we are. I think we're going to. Let's grab what Natalia's used as well. So this is how easy they peel off, and they are like, you can hear them. So now what we'll do is we'll decide where we want it to go, and obviously I'm going to pop it. Which way do I want it? I might pop it there. But what we need to do is, because it's going to go onto this two different levels, let's just grab a foam pad just here. Make sure that's going to fit. Lift that off. So that's going to give us the ability to have it at the same level almost. And because you've got the white around the edge, it doesn't matter that you've got pattern and pattern. So you can pop that on. It's really sticky as well. Like so. And then you can use your sentiment stickers, which I've got a ton of. If I can find where I put them safely. Oh, so here they are. So Christmas is coming sentiments. And you can now choose what colour you want or where you want to put it. And hang on a minute. It's because I've got my two levels here. 1 second. Let me just pop a little bit of glue onto there. And hold that just for a second. Just because of the levels, nothing else. You could see how sticky they were. Let's grab a red sentiment. There we go. Which I think could be quite nice. And I can decide, let's have Merry Christmas in red. So we'd literally copy Natalia. Really pretty. And we can either pop it down here. And I might trim that off just a little bit because it's quite tight. But it doesn't matter. You can do all of that. Turn this around. Pop that on. So super pretty. Just literally the same as she's done here. So, and then you can pop your little elements on. So that's quick and easy, right? So that's as fast you can do a card, really quick from nothing. But what I'd really like to do is show you how we can get into a bit more detail of the card. So let me just shift all these bits of rubbish out of the way, and let's do the next one. I don't know about you, especially in the UK, are you finding that the evenings are drawing in a little bit darker now? So I've just looked out the window. It's 8 o'clock and it seems to be getting a lot darker. So this is the next one. And this, I haven't done hardly anything with this at all. It's just some bits to show you. So what we've got is this is slightly smaller again, so you can adapt yours to whatever you want them to be. This is by Donna. So I've taken a 5x7 card and I've creased it down the middle, literally in half, like so. Yeah, I'm saying literally a lot tonight, aren't I? And then all we're going to do now is pop some paper on the front. But what I've also done is I've taken a second 5x7 card and I've taken a slither of it off here. And what this is going to do, this is going to give me almost like a stopper, almost like an easel card. So that's how you're folding it. So now we need to cut papers. So they're like this. And we're going to do the same thing again. So let me move these out of the way. That's what I mean. These cards are going to be so quick and easy to do. So pop that and that here. Choose our papers. And this is where it gets tricky again to make decisions, to rubbish at. Oh, what am I going to do? I like that paper. Let's bring in a couple of those sheets. Oh, do I like that one? No, let's go this paper. Let's go this one. I might need another bit. I don't know. Might not. Might do. So my card measures centimetre wise. It's 17.5 centimetres by 12 and a bit. So what we'll do is we'll take, so what we need to do is this half, we want to give it almost like a white edge. So I feel that my card needs to be cut to 5.5 centimetres by about 16.75 centimetres. So let's have a look. Let's see how close we can get it. So let's go 16.75 is what we want first. And the easiest way on this bit for me is to do that same thing. So I'm going to just go like so. You can see where my edge is. I want to line it to. And I'm going to go to about there because that's where I want it to finish. And you'll see why I'm doing this in a second. So I'll bring that and I'll cut this paper. So now I know I'm actually going to cut two. I'm going to cut two together, and I'll tell you for why in a minute. So we'll cut both together. So those pieces of card are going to be identical sizes. We've got these spare bits, keep them to one side. So we've got two pieces of card the same size. Now I know on every page, these are going to be exactly the same. And this one, I'm sure I said it was 5.5. So I'm going to come in and turn it over so I can see easier. And I'm going to come into 5.5. And I'm going to cut that. Pop that to one side. Come in again, 5.5 again. Just over here. And my measure might not have been too accurate on getting this central, but we'll soon see. So bring that over. And I think now that's going to be a little bit short, but what we'll do is we'll cut the card blank to match. And we'll turn them that way, so it doesn't really matter what way they go. Really doesn't matter. So that's your two pieces. So we can glue those on. There's your front done already. Where's my glue? So grab this and then we'll line this up, and then if I feel that we need to trim a piece off at the bottom or the top, we can do that. But let's see how much I can line this up easily with my lighting as it is. It's the trouble when it gets dark, you get the shadows appear and you can't always kind of get it perfect, but I feel that's not too bad. So we'll take the other one as well and we'll make sure that sits as flush with that one. That gives us our front. Okay. Obviously you can take way more time than me, but it's such an easy, I'm not saying that what she's done is a simple card. I'm saying it's really easy to do and put together if you just cut your pieces at the same time. So we know that is going to be exactly the same. That sits there beautifully. So now we've done that. So we've got that piece already. And then inside, she's done the same inside, but she's created a little frame and left a little gap here. So what we need to do is decide, we'll do ours slightly different. So how we're going to do this. So what I'm going to do, so I'm actually going to go straight across, and then I'm going to put, oh no, I'm not. I'm actually going to do what she's done. I can see why she's done it now. So I'm going to do that. Let's turn the card over so we've got the white side so you can see what I'm doing better. So what we'll do is we'll pop the card in the middle, and then we'll get to the edge of the card like so. Do you see what I mean? Like that. So we've got our edge, and then I'm going to come in about the same width from here, this side. Okay. And then we're going to trim that off. Let me move that up there for a minute. And then we'll lift that up to about there. Take that one off. Move this over. And now I can line this one up in the middle. And remember, we've still got another piece, which is going to be the perfect height for when we put this down as well. Okay, so we now glue this one on. Mind my little end bit. Pop that on. So sometimes things look quite complicated, but actually they're really, really simple. And then we'll pop that down around there. Easy done. And this one is going to sit there, but we're going to take this piece and we're going to make sure we give it a matte layer as well. So I need to trim it approximately there. So do you like my measuring? Okay. And then lift this up. Let's get that lined up nicely. 1 second. It's really hard to see in this light at the moment. I'm not sure if that's quite straight, but you'll forgive me if it's not, I'm sure. Let's have a look. No, that's not straight at all, is it? Hang on a second, the light is dreadful here at the minute. It's giving me quite a narrow panel. Let's see if I can take a little touch more off. See how we go. I don't want to end up cutting a ton off and then thinking, oh, what a mess. Let's just do just a little bit. Just a little bit. I think that will be okay. So let's grab this one and this one. Move that card out of the way so we've got a mess everywhere. No, that is the right way up. That fits better. That's way better. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this down first, so we make sure when we do this we can line it up exactly. So we'll grab some of them foam pads again, straight on the back. You at home can double them, as in put a couple here all the way down. Oh, do you know what, if I'm going to do it in for a penny, we go straight down. Last one, and just down there, and then we can take those off, and then we know they're exactly right. That's a you measure pat. Honestly, it's much easier, isn't it, rather than actually trying to measure. There we are. I'm missing all the chat here. I don't like missing out. I'll have to go back and watch all the comments. And then I turn this around, and this again is how I work, and I will bring that right to the edge so I can see what I'm doing, and I'll pop that down like so, and I'll feel along the top, because I can't put my head over, that I'm lining that up with the edge of the card. So considering I can't see it, I don't think that's too bad lining up. And then we'll add this piece like so. So we've got that piece, or does it go that? It did go that way, didn't it? Yeah, because I'm looking at the lines, or was it that way? No, it was that way. So you can kind of see how they follow through these lines. I'll pop that on like so as well. Okay, and then we'll just put a little bit of glue. I'm missing all the comments. I don't know what's going on. What are you all saying? I don't like not being part of it because I've got my head down. And then we'll pop that like so. I think we're going to do more demo nights. You might add another live in. I don't know if I'll do it in the day or the evening. If you're interested in a kind of a class session rather than a chatty session, we can add one extra during the week. So we've got that, and now we've got that. So look at that straight away. So that could be, if you wanted it to be, that could be a really cool easel card, couldn't it? Really easy card. That's that. So what she's done here as well is she's popped this on the front. Now I know we're running over time, so if you're okay, I'm okay. So we need to die cut one of these and get one of the sentiments, and then we need to pop this little piece on the back here. Now I haven't seen it before, but I'm just literally going to work out what it is. So I think I can see what she's done already. Let me hold this up to show you. You can see. Let me see if I can get the angle for you. So there we are. So what she's done is she's got a piece of cardstock, and she's scored it a couple of times. Well, 3 times by the look. 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and she's created that little concertina. So we'll do that right at the very end. But let's just cut one of these for you and one of these, and that is going to be the card. So let me just make some room on my desk, because you wouldn't believe what a mess I've made out of making 2 really simple cards. Let me move all my bits. So when you come back to the main screen in a while, you're going to see all this stuff behind you and go, oh, goodness me, what has she been doing? No, let's move that there. So we're going to take our die and we're going to open the pack. I haven't even used this die yet. We'll bring these out. Okay. Love these. And we're going to use our, I'm sure this is the one she used. I'm going to use this one. You bring that in. Yep, choose that one. And this one in the same colour. So we'll stick with the white like she's done, and we'll keep this piece because that's going to make our wiggly bit. Wiggly bit. Let's move that. And where did I put that piece of paper? Here we go. So we're now back with our wonderful texture cardstock, and we're going to cut both of these out. So let's bring in our scissors again. And as I say, you've seen me do this before. I literally cut out what I need. Now I know that is going to fit in there, so we'll do that. Take that off like so. Let's bring in our plates. Now I've got the 2 plates, and we're going to cut onto the messy plate. I'm going to pop that like so. I'm going to pop that die there. I'm going to tilt my card because I can. Yeah, I got lots of technical terms. The wiggly bit, yeah, it's a good technical term, that one. And I tell you what I'm doing here is I'm making sure that my dies, they've got the same lines, like horizontal and vertical, that line up with the die. So the texture on the card lines up. What I hate is when you've got a texture card and somebody's put their die on like that, and then when they cut it, all the lines aren't right. My British slang phrases. I've got a lot of them, Sherry. I have got a lot of them. Do you have the thingamy-bob phrase? I like thingamybobs. And the Ujima flip. Have you heard these? Linda Longfellow. Yes, I can measure that in inches for you. It's 5 by 7 though, Linda. If that, I'm sure it is. But I will measure it again in just a second. Let me run that through my Switch Plus. Can you hear it? It's quite quiet though. I just love it. Just love it. Let me just measure that for you. Let me take these off and then we'll measure it. There we go. Pop that here. Move these out of the way so we can put the die cutting machine away, basically. And then we'll have a little bit more space, because I cannot work in a mess. These are my dies, and I'm going to pop them back in the packet. I know you're saying, Lisa, do it after, but if I do it after, I won't do it, and then I'll forget it, and then I'll open another pack, and then I'll get in trouble from Sue. Okay, so that is that. Let me bring back in the stickers, and we'll measure the card. Right, let's pop those two like so. And the measurement, inches, Linda. Let's do the width first for you. So let me hold that up. So it is, the card is a UK, this is meant to be a 5x7 card. So it's actually just under 5 3/4. Or I'll let you see that. So it's up to there in the width. And in the length, it is, again, it's meant to be a 7-inch 5x7, but it's a little under 7. There you go. So that's the measurements. I hope that helps. And then I think let's have a look at what we're going to use. See, look at all this paper, all this stuff. Let's where's the stickers gone? Oh, goodness me, Lisa. Where are they now? Where's everything gone? Oh, I've now got my sets mixed up. Move that out of the way. Where are my? Here they are. So let's bring that around. Let's find the front page. Pop it to the back. Now I quite like, baby, it's cold outside, so we'll use that one. Look how sturdy that is. Really sturdy. Bring in our small. Have I done the right one? Let me check I've done the right one. I didn't even check. Did I've done the right one? Yes, I have. So we size these to work with your dies. And I was just making sure I had the right one. So you could, if you wanted to, pop it in a piece of card and mat and layer this. But just like that is gorgeous. So for me, that's good enough already. I love it, love it, love it. Turn it over. Let's get more of those foam pads. And now I'm learning why Dawn gets through so many. Oh, I thought when I didn't see all the comments, I just saw problem. I thought, oh, Bonnie's got a problem. What's the problem? But she didn't mean it like that. Let me move some of this tape out of the way. There we go. We can pop one like so. Like so. A couple more down here. And one in there. And I've got this tiny little one that's here that I haven't used. Oh, I'll get rid of that one as well. Pull these pieces off. Don't know if that one will come off so easily. Oh, yes, it will. It'll be fine. There we are. Just a few bits. And then no nails anymore. And that last one in there. I'll bring this in as well. And then we'll pop that down right in the middle. You know, this on its own is a cool little topper, isn't it? So on your A2 cards, on your A6 cards, that's going to be a smashing little topper. There we go. That's done already. Yes, the low tack tape. I'm not sure if it's coming in this order or if it's coming in the ocean shipment, which is on its way. If it's the ocean shipment, it's 9 weeks. If it is the air freight, it will be next week. And then we've got a couple of little embellishments on there. So where did I put my pack? Let me grab my pack. So in your pack, you also get these little embellishments, which I love. And I think Natalia's used gold, so I'll use silver just because. And they're like a vintage embellishment almost. So they are. Do I want silver? Hang on, just see if I want silver. No, I do want gold actually. I'm going to have to go with gold. Yeah, they've got a vintage feel to them, so they're not going to be really smooth. They're going to be a little bit, I want to say a little bit rough around the edges, but then they're meant to be rough around the edges, if that makes sense. And we'll bring that one And we'll pop 4 on, I think. No, we won't. We're going to do 2. Here we go. So there's our 2, like Natalia. So very, very easy. They're going to last you a nice little while as well. They're really, really cute embellishments. Pop them back. Make sure I put them away. And then, so what she's done here, not Natalia, I keep saying it's Natalia, it's Donna. Apologies, Donna. So let's do this piece at the back. Let's do this piece here. So from what I can see, she's taken a piece of card. I'm going to literally keep that like so. Texture card in matching card. I'm working on it. I can promise you that. So I would say it's going to be folded. I don't know. Let's bring in my, let's just do it. Let's go, I don't know, about here. I'm not even measuring this at the moment. And then, so let me just see how it's done. So she's got a plain piece on the back. So we'll take so that will be what sits on the back. I'm talking to myself for just a minute and then bear with me. And then we'll fold that back again. 1 second, then I'll explain it to you. Let me just fold it so I know what I'm doing. Okay. So, yeah, that's right. I think. Oh, I've got to have another one. Hang on, let me just do another one. I'm not even sure if I'm doing this right. I think I am. Yes, I am. So what I want you to do is concertina. I'm actually going to go all the way down just to make sure I've got enough. Let's do it like this. So I've just concertinaed it, okay? So we're going to need that piece in the middle to sit at the back, yeah? And then we'll need another piece coming out. So that's it. And then we've got that piece there. Yeah, that's it. Have I done that right? Yeah, I've done that right, haven't I? Then that sits. Let me make sure I've got that. So we've got 1 up, 2 down and 1 up. So let's cut that off. I'll give you measurements in a minute. So when we put, no, I haven't done that right, have I? I haven't. What have I done? 1, 2, and a big, Lisa, you're such an idiot. Start again. Ignore me. Let me trim a bit more off. It's late. So now I know what I've done wrong. I was thinking that don't look very right. That doesn't look very right. Well, that doesn't sound very right, does it? So we've got a piece there. And let's get my tool out, which would be the most sensible thing to do, really, wouldn't it? So let's bring out our tool. And did I get the? I think I must have. No, it's still in there. There we go. Now, I feel we've got a score line at 1 centimetre, say. So I'll say about 1/2 inch. Let me do it that way. So I'm going to say it's about 1/2 inch. Lorraine or Donna is where we're going. Lisa, what are you doing? And then I'm going to do, so that gives me that fold. That gives me that. And I'm going to do not to 1 inch. Copy that fold. And then I'm going to do, bear with, like that. And then 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch. I think that's right now. If I haven't, you can just sack me and say, don't do videos ever again, Lisa. Yay! Look at that. I think I've done it. Yes, I've done it. Right. Got there. Score 1/2 inch, 2 inches, 2.5 inches, 3 inches. Cut it off at 3 inches. If I'd done that in the first place, forgive me, I've had a very long day today. Can't begin to tell you. Very long day. Then we are going to glue this wide piece Oh, I made a big deal out of that, didn't I? Look at that. Look at the state of that. So we're going to glue this big wide piece to the back of our card. So we want this big wide piece like so. Yeah, so see that? And then those bits will go like that. So what you end up with is that here. So you've got half an inch, sorry, you scored it a half an inch there, another half an inch, whole inch, another half an inch, another half an inch. Go on, Lisa. And then we turn it over and we stick it to the back. Let's take our glue and we stick that in the centre at the back. You can be more precise with where yours goes. And then what you're going to do now is glue it onto the back here. So let's hold that down and then you'll glue it like that. Okay, so they've like that. Bring that one in. So pop the glue, hold that down on the back. Okay, very easily. Check I'm doing this right. And then that, really, I should have stuck it to here first, and then that goes in the centre on your score line. Or add it to, you can add it to the card before you add the topper. But either way, it's there. Look, see what I mean? Got it? Does that make sense now? Bearing in mind, I have never made this ever before. So I've just literally had a look at the back of the card and gone, do you know what? That's how I think she's done it. So then you look at that now. So the same card, hers is slightly bigger than mine. And then she opened hers and she's added a few leaves, and that's down here. Then open mine and I've just literally kept the paper the same, but I haven't added the leaves. But you can see how that sits like so. Now mine obviously hasn't dried as well, but you can see it does exactly the same job, and it does the wiggle. That one does the same job and it does the wiggle. So there you go. Always get there, Donna. Always get there. There you go. So I'm going to take you back and then I'm going to do the giveaways because it's nearly Hob's Day and I haven't done the giveaways. Right, where are you all? I can't move. I've got no room on my desk now, you see. Back. It's very warm in my studio as well. So let's see. What's that? That's CA classic Lisa move. Make something live that she's never done before. Honestly, why I do it, I don't know. But I really like the idea of doing it. Okay, so it's not as tricky as it looks. Do it half an inch, a whole inch, 2 more half inches. Not as tricky as it looks. Or I made it look, of course. So we're going to be back next Friday, but what I need you to do now is go and watch another video for me, and that will give you the ability to be in chance of winning next week. But for the winners of this week, so for liking and sharing, it is Lisa Glover. So thank you and congratulations. Please drop Dawn a message and she will arrange for a prize to come out to you. And then for commenting on YouTube last week is Anne Noble. So congratulations, Anne. Also, please message Dawn. But if you want to be in with a chance of winning on YouTube for commenting, if you hop to YouTube now or during the course of the week, please go and have a look at Dawn. No, sorry, the beautiful hummingbird with faux watercolour. I think it's Dawn, or is it Claire? I'm really sorry. I think it's Claire. So Claire did a video. So my eyes, I can't get too close to the screen here. She's done a video with a beautiful hummingbird with faux watercolour. So hop over and have a look at that. And what we'll do is you'll be in with a chance of a prize next week. So busy night, eh? Busy night. Have a good evening, everybody. Have a really good weekend. Next Friday, we're swatching all the ink pads. I will show you the Tetra that's coming out. Fingers crossed, and anything else new that might be coming to TV. Any questions, anything you need to know, please post in the group. That would be really handy. Any queries on orders or anything like that, please, 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 can you either email us or message on Lisa Horton Crafts. You could try not to do it on my personal timeline. It'd be really kind, because it means I don't have to pick up work emails when I'm trying to have a little bit of downtime, or maybe I'm out with Lily or something. But at least you know Danny will be there to pick them up in any event. So have a good one, everyone, and I will make sure I've got no questions. No, that's fine. I will see you all next week. Thank you for bearing with me, and I hope you enjoyed the cards. See you later. Bye.